going on, everybody? It's Create, man. To be honest, I've been wanting to do these videos for a while, and might as well just start them now. It's gonna be interesting. You know what I'm saying? These new videos that I'm gonna try to do is basically just where I want to go ahead and just play the game and just sit and talk with y'all, man. Like that's all I want to do. Basically I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna have one topic right now that I'm gonna be going ahead and talk about, but there's obviously going to be multiple topics that I want to go ahead and talk about. If you guys have any movie suggestions about what I should talk about, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know what's up, what you guys want me to talk about, what you guys want to hear. Today the topic of today is going to be about anxiety. And the only reason why I want to talk about this today is just because it's something that's I've been going through. It's something that I have right now, and really like kind of pushed me today to go ahead and do this video just because of like the fact that I was scrolling through Twitter. Like, shout out to this guy, man, that he just made me push to go ahead and start this. But basically, I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about how my experience with, I guess you could say, my first anxiety attack. First experience with anxiety was literally me playing. I was literally playing Fortnite. And I just ran, I was playing Fortnite, and I just randomly just started running out of breath, and I'm just like, oh, it's whatever, just fat, run out of breath, it's regular. But no, started running out of breath, felt like I couldn't catch my breath, it was really weird. But yeah, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't catch my breath. There were some times where I was sweating a lot, and really it's my mind was going 100 miles an hour, wondering what the hell is going on today. Call me a chicken for this. I really don't I really don't care if you call me a little chicken or whatever the hell. But I went to go check myself out, dude. I was scared of my first anxiety attack, I went to go check myself out. I went to the doctor, and all they told me was, do you have experience with smoking? And I was like, yeah, I do, because I did. At that time, I will say no. I will say no, because I would never say it out loud, but I was what you call an addict. I did have a problem with it. I thought I was in control of all of that, but I really wasn't. I thought I was in control of the whole smoking thing and everything like that. I always kept on telling everybody I have it under control. I have it under the control. You don't need to tell me what to do. Really, I didn't. I really never had anything under control. If anything, it took charge of me, and because of that, I use that as a crutch. I use that as a if I felt scared about it, if I never I didn't know what anxiety was. I didn't know what anxiety was. What stress was. I didn't know what anxiety was. But when I would have stressful moments, I did that. I would smoke, and I would basically what they say, it blows your problems away, and that's your solution, right? So that's basically what I did. I use that as a crutch. Every single time there was something going on in my life, that's all I did. I just use it. I will start doing that, and it was getting to the point where every single time there was something going on, anything stressful, I would do it. So when I've had to forcefully quit, because when I did go to the doctor, they told me that my lungs were gonna collapse. So I forcefully stopped, and I'm kind of glad that I did stop though. I'm kind of glad I learned my lesson. You know what I'm saying? I learned my lesson the hard way, and I just quit smoking. And that kind of like since I was forcefully like getting rid of that crutch that every single time there was a stressful moment going on in my life, I didn't have that thing to calm me down, or I guess you could say be be the solution to my problems. My anxiety levels were like spiking up so much, and it was really bad. It was really bad. It was just me freaking out, me like wondering like what the hell's going on with my body, like stuff like that. And then I was learning like I was learning little by little that that's my fault, because I was using that as a certain crutch, and now I don't have it. Like, I feel like I have to deal with my own things, and since I'm barely getting used to it, like it's really hard for me, and I feel like that's what really spikes up my anxiety levels. Like I was saying, that you really don't need that. Like, you don't really need that to use as a crutch. Just go ahead and talk to someone. That's like the best advice I can give. That just go ahead and talk to someone. That's all you need. You need someone to talk to. Be anybody. It could be cousin, someone like someone in your family. If you're young, go ahead and talk to like a counselor, a teacher, anybody, man. Just if you speak to someone, that's gonna be the best. Like, oh my. Anyways, all you need to do is talk to someone. That's like the best advice I can give. Because if you're like me, where you're scared to talk to someone, and it's probably because it's like the way I was raised or whatever. If you're scared to talk to someone, then it's just gonna bottle up it's gonna bottle up in your head, and that's not healthy. It really isn't. It's not healthy for you to bottle up all your emotions and everything like that, because then a lot of things can happen, and you don't want that to happen to you. But basically, like, there's nothing else to say other than anxiety sucks, and there's always a better option other than keeping it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Like I said, this is gonna be a series of me talking to you guys, sitting and just talking to you guys. It's not gonna be anything crazy. It's not always gonna be something serious. It's always like I said, you guys can leave recommendations of what you want me to talk about. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk about anything, like the most embarrassing story of what happened in school, or like oh, this happened to me today, or like stuff like that. I do have a couple ideas that I want to talk to you guys about, but if you guys have any type of like recommendation of what you guys want me to talk about, go ahead and leave it in the comment section, and I'll go ahead and pick some out. But other than that, guys, if you guys watched all the way to the end, thank you guys for watching. Obviously supporting me, and like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.